Welcome to District 87 Table Topics Contest 2017. Since all of you look very stressful this morning, why don't you turn to your left and your right and flash a big smile and say good morning to your neighbors. Awesome. I can feel the tension in the air is being reduced greatly. Before we start, ladies and gentlemen, there are a few housekeeping announcements. Firstly, anybody with a smartphone or not so smartphone, please put it in silent mode. Can we do that now? Double check, please. Let us do it together. This is very important as we do not want to disturb the contestants. So please put your phone in silent mode. Secondly, no flash photography of the contestant is allowed during the contest. Don't worry, there'll be photo opportunities later after the contest has finished. Once the contest has begun, the sergeant-at-arms will secure the doors. Members of the audience are asked to refrain from leaving or entering the room during the contest. After the contest, no one will be permitted to leave the room until all ballots are collected. We will now begin the table topics contest. So, SAA at the back, can you please close the door? I would like to read the purpose of the contest as defined by Toastmasters International. Table topic contest is done to provide an opportunity to learn by observing the more proficient speakers who have benefited from their Toastmasters training. Secondly, is to encourage development of impromptu speaking skills and to recognize the best as encouragement to all. Now I'd like to go over the rules for the table topic contest this morning. It has been confirmed that all contestants are eligible. To be eligible, a contestant must be a Toastmaster in good standing of a club in good standing, not presently be an international, district or area officer, nor have declared the intent to run for such offices. All contestants shall receive the same topic, which shall be of a general nature. The topic shall be of reasonable length, shall not require a detailed knowledge, and should lead to an opinion or conclusion. All contestants will be escorted out of the room, except the first contestant, by our sergeant-at-arms, and return to the room one by one. The topic is then read to each contestant who shall speak on that topic. Other than the contestant, no one will be allowed in or out of the room once the contest has begun until the last speaker has spoken. The time of the table topic speech is to be 1 to 2 minutes. Any speaker speaking less than 1 minute or more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds will be disqualified. The timing lights will be activated as follows. Timekeepers, can you please activate the lights? The green light at 1 minute, yellow light at 1 minute and 30 seconds, red light at 2 minutes and will stay on until the speaker has finished speaking. Timer, can you please test the lights now? Thank you. Timing starts with the first word uttered or when the speaker uses any form of communication to the audience. There will be 1 minute of silence between speakers so that the judges may complete their ballot sheets. At the end of the contest, all are to remain silent until the tally counters have collected the judges' ballot sheets. Judges have been instructed not to consider time in the ranking of the speakers. The chief judge confirms that all judges have been briefed and are qualified to judge this contest. There is a secret tiebreaker judge, known only to the chief judge. Protests may be entered only by the contestants or voting judges to either the chief judge or the contest chair. Announcement of the contest winners is final unless the list of winners is announced incorrectly, in which case the chief judge, ballot counters, or timers are permitted to immediately interrupt to correct the error, just like the Academy Award. Are there any questions? No questions. The order of the contestants was randomly selected yesterday before and is as follows. Contestant number 1, Rebecca Chang. Contestant number 2, Puja Shivanand. Contestant number 3, Yusuf Chandra. Contestant number 4, Thomas Ling. Contestant number 5, Yogesh Kapur. Contestant number 6, Kirti Sharma. Contestant number 7, John Spender. Contestant number 8, Ratnawati Helen Karoma. Contestant number 9, Vivian Imang. Chief Judge, can you please confirm that the judges have been briefed and are ready to go? Thank you. The audience, are you ready? Yes. Contestants, are you ready? Yes. Okay, very encouraging. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us proceed with the table topic contest. Another round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. At this time, I would like to ask our Sergeant-at-Arms to escort all contestants out of the room except for the first contestant. Sergeant-at-Arms, please. Contestant number 1, Rebecca Chang.
Test.
Program Quality
Testing,
Director.
1, 2, 3. Testing.
Can I have the question, please?
Testing 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Rebecca Chang, your topic is to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. I repeat. To be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. Rebecca Chang.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have two daughters. My eldest daughter recently went to a new school, a private school, because we were hoping that when she goes there, she will get better education. That's what I was hoping. And then she came back, and then she started crying. And I said, what's wrong? Was the teacher mean to you? She said, no. Were your friends mean to you? She said, no. Then why are you crying? And she said, because everybody else has a handphone and I don't. Okay, first world problems. Then she said, Mommy, can I have a handphone? And I said, no. No, you cannot have a handphone. And my daughter went into a fit. She went into a rage. She said I was the meanest mom compared to all their friends' mom. I said, no, you cannot have a handphone for many good reasons. For one, focus on your studies. Secondly, talk to real people here. And then she said, I was really mean. I was really cruel. This went on for a couple of months. And then one day, she came back and she said, you know, Mom, I think maybe you have a point. Because she saw that when her friends had their handphones, all they did was to have their noses stuck to the handphone. And she said, you know what? I don't want to be like that. I said, good. Now you understand. Because I want you to be a better person. So ladies and gentlemen, it is not easy, but sometimes to be kind to people, we have to be a little cruel. Contest chair.
Contestant number 2, Puja Shivanand. Puja Shivanand.
Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, guests, my dear judges. I have sweaty palms, and I hate it. I was cruel to myself because I just can't shake hands with anybody. They'll go like, ooh. Or I cannot even write with an ink pen because everything spreads on my paper. And whenever I touch, I leave my sweat. And I was so cruel on myself. And this one story just helped me a lot, which I want to share it with you, about Arunima Sinha. She was a volleyball player in India, and one day, in the train, she was caught by thieves. When she refused to give her chain, they just pushed her out of the train. When she fell, she tried to get up, but another train came and smashed her leg. Rats were eating her body, flies were eating her wounds. Nobody could see her because it was dark. Morning, she was seen in a pool of blood. And then they took her to hospital. They had to cut her leg. Her pelvis was broken. This is the time to be for her to cruel on herself. But she decided to be kind. You know what she did? I will climb Mount Everest. She took the training from the lady who climbed Mount Everest every day, was kind on herself, and she was the first amputee to climb Mount Everest. And here was I, worrying about sweaty palms. I realized that any handicap does not come from our physical limitations. Anything, it's always in the mind. If you have any physical limitation, don't be cruel to yourself. Be kind. Learn what it is to ace it. Today, I can't shake hands with people, I go fist bump. I can't write with ink pen, I use ball pen. If I put my sweat on this. All I have to do is take out a tissue. Because there are more things to worry in life, so be kind on yourself. Contest chair.
Yusuf Chandra. Yusuf Chandra. Your topic is, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. I repeat, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. Yusuf Chandra.
I do agree with that statement. To be cruel is to be kind, and to be kind is to be cruel. As a teacher, I have to be both. I have to be kind to my students so that they can learn more. And I have to be cruel sometimes. If they cheat, then I will punish them. It is not because I'm cruel. It is not because I don't want them to be bad. I want them to be a good students. And that is true in my life as well. I was brought up in that kind of situation. My parents never ever appreciate if I'm doing something bad. But I learned from them that life is difficult. It's a cruel life. I have to fight my own life because I was born into an unfortunate family. But I don't want to stay there all the time. I want to be successful. I want to be somebody else. And that is the lesson I learned from my parents. That to be somebody else, you have to pass over all those kind of things. You need to learn. You need to fight. You need to train yourself in order to become a successful man. To be standing here as well, I have trained myself. It's very cruel of my friends criticizing me all the time. Your speech is no good. Your speech is this and that and that. But they are very kind because they want me to be successful. They want me to come here and stand in front of you guys. And I am so proud to be here. I come from, again, an unfortunate family. But I can fly to Kinabalu. Why? Because I have tried my best. I have learned. I have worked hard. And that is the result. So I do agree with that. To be kind should be to be cruel. Back to you.
Thomas Ling. Thomas Ling. Your topic is, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. I repeat. To be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. Thomas Ling.
Thank you. Contest chair, ladies and gentlemen. To be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. Cruel and kind, there are different words, but does it mean the same thing? If it means the same thing, why are there two different words? Of course, people say, for example, tough love. When you apply tough love, you have to be cruel. But is it necessarily so? Let me quote the song, it ain't necessarily so. You can apply tough love by being kind and yet firm. A teacher can be very firm in discipline and yet not cruel. Because we have seen so many cruelties. you cannot justify those cruelties by saying that it is in order to be kind. To be kind is to be patient, to be loving. To be cruel is not. We have witnessed too many cruelties in the news. They are not kindness. No matter how you say it, no matter what's your intention, if damage has been done, there's no kindness in it. Now, how can you be kind and say it's cruel? Let me give you an example. I'm a piano teacher. The famous thing about piano teachers is that people think that they hit the children's knuckle when they don't play well. Does it work? Is it for the benefit of the children to improve? I don't think so. They hate music lesson because of that. To be kind, you got to be patient, loving, and not cruel. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't agree with that statement. Thank you, Mr. Contest Chair.
Contestant number 5, Yogesh Kapur. Yogesh Kapur. Your topic is, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. I repeat, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. Yogesh Kapur.
Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters. When I was young, my father was very nice to me. He loved me a lot. He never pushed us to become great in school. He never pushed us to do anything. He was being too kind to us. And then when we grew up, we were hit with reality. We lost our business. I had a dream of becoming an actor, but I had to take up responsibility very early in my life. And that's when it hit me, that sometimes we have to be cruel. We have to be cruel in order to be kind. Then, the most cruel person in my life came in. My wife. I never got sympathy for my wife. If I woke up late in the morning, she would say, "What are you doing? You have a family to run. Wake up." And I would just hate it. Anything I did, she would judge me. She would push me. And I'd tell her, "You don't love me. You're too cruel." And you know what she said to me? "If I'm not cruel to you, you will never learn the feeling of being kind." And my wife pushed me so hard to a point I wanted to divorce her. But then, I had my 2 children. And I woke up one day with the realization when my son was born that what my wife was doing was correct. You need, ladies and gentlemen, to be cruel, to be kind. And once you learn how to be kind, that's when you learn how to be cruel. Thanks to my wife, I learned 2 things. How to run a family and how to run myself. So before I leave tonight, ask yourselves, when you leave this room, what are you going to do? Go out there, and the person you're being too kind to, just because you love them, start being cruel. Back to you.
Kirti Sharma. Your topic is, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. I repeat, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. Kirti Sharma.
Where people say, to be cruel is to be kind, and to be kind is to be cruel, I would say, we should be kindly queer. Back to you. Sorry. Contest Master, ladies and gentlemen. The reason I said back to you is basically not because it was only a slip tongue, but it's like to say, and to say literally on what he was actually telling to us. Cruelty means something bad to some people. But to me, cruelty is something great. Because cruelty means you are showing your other side, that we are human beings. Cruelty does not only mean in negative. We can be cruel when there is a problem, because we can save ourselves. If we are kind to our problems, we will never run. We will never be free. Because this is the time where we can show to the world, even though the world is cruel, we can be someone in life. Cruelty means being strong to yourself, which means you show that you have become someone stronger, someone that have faced a lot of kindness in the cruelty of your life. You show to the world that you are the best person to be able to actually pass anything in life. We are born with cruelty and kindness. We are born with two things in life. This is the time where we can actually be kindly cruel, because when you are kind in the wrong place, it's going to be wrong after all. And when you're cruel in a kind place, it's going to be another cruelty after all. So ladies and gentlemen, having two sides of life is actually something good, because when you are kindly cruel, which means you are portraying yourself in the best way that any others would do. Back to you in Rio.
Ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 7, John Spender. John Spender. Your topic is, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. I repeat. To be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. John Spender.
When life gives you 100 reasons to cry, it's our responsibility to show life we have 1,000 reasons to smile. I remember one might consider a cruel moment. My parents were divorced. My mother found herself in a situation raising 3 children, all on her own. She was working 2 jobs. We didn't have much money. We went to school in second-hand clothes. A lot of people judged us. This was in a developed country like Australia. When you're poor, you stand out in a wealthy country. That was considered a cruel moment. My brother was older than me by 3 years. And he came up with this idea. We raided our piggy banks and we came up with enough money to buy plaster of Paris. It was a Disney set. It had Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy. Goofy was no good because the nose used to break off. My brother was the chief plaster master, and he was great at painting. He kept within the lines. I was the salesperson. I was short, cute, blonde hair, blue eyes, and my target market was older women. They couldn't resist my smile. Would you like this statue? Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck? And they would choose. We sold out in no time. We saved up enough money. We could buy toys, lollies, and we could enjoy life. That moment may have been considered a cruel moment. But together with my brother, selling plaster of Paris statues, we made that moment memorable. When life gives you 100 reasons to cry,
It's our responsibility to show life. We have 1,000 reasons to smile. Thank you.
Contestant number 8, Ratnawati Helen Karoma. Ratnawati Helen Karoma. Your topic is, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. I repeat. To be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. Ratnawati.
It is not always a good thing. I'm talking about if you have a kid, it is not always a good thing to provide them with everything what they want. So being kind is not always say that you need to provide everything that your kids want you. Sometimes people will see that it is a cruel thing. It is not good to make your kids just crying in the supermarket with everything what they want or what they wish for. But it is for their own goodness. They need to learn that they cannot get always what they want. They need to learn that if they want to have something, they need to work on that. They need to study first, they need to have a good grade, and that after that, they will get some present or maybe some award to appreciate what their achievement. So maybe some parents will say that it is a cruel thing not to become a kind parents to our kids, not to give everything what they want. But it is also a good thing to give them opportunity to work harder in the future and not to receive anything what they want. Contest chair.
Contestant number 9, Vivian Imang. Vivian Imang. Your topic is, to be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. I repeat. To be cruel is to be kind. To be kind is to be cruel. Vivian Imang.
To be kind is to be cruel, and to be cruel is to be kind. Wow. It depends on the situation, don't you think? To be cruel, at times there is a need of time where you need to be cruel, and there is a need of time that you need to be kind. What a situation. Would you like to be in that kind of situation where you want to be cruel but to be kind in order to be kind? Nobody wants to be in that kind of situation, right? Neither do I. I do not want to be cruel in order to be kind, but it's a situation where you're helpless, maybe? To be kind in order to be cruel? Oh my goodness. Well, it's a situation where it's a pickle, but you need to be in a place where you need to be kind in order to be cruel, and you need to be cruel in order to be kind. I remember a situation whereby a friend of mine, she was really in love with this guy, but this guy was really bad for her. It was a bad news for her. But she would live, go beyond anything for this guy. But in order for me to, I don't have the right to, but in order for me to make sense of it all, I said to her, I'm sorry, you are a wonderful person, but this guy is not good for you. This guy doesn't appreciate you. You can do better. She felt bad. I really gave it to her. But in order to be cruel, in order to be kind, I have to be cruel to give her that kind of situation. And at last, it's up to her, her decision. But like I said, it's a situation. It's a situation you need to decide. Thank you, contest chair.
Okay, so the first recipient would be Thomas Ling Swee Chin. Second one is Puja Shivanand.
Clap, clap. Yes.
Kirti Sharma. Yogesh Kapur. These are fantastic names. Ratnawati Helen Karoma. John R. Spender. Sorry? Vivian Imang. Rebecca Chang. As well as Yusuf Chandra. Okay, contestants, please remain on the stage. Yes.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Helen. I'm from Riau Fiber Toastmaster in Indonesia. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi everyone, my name is Kirti Sharma. I'm from Essentials Toastmasters Club. Thank you. And I'm from Jakarta, Indonesia.
Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca. I am from Hornbill City Toastmasters Club from Kuching, Sarawak.
Fantastic.
Hi everyone, I'm Yusuf Chandra from Maranatha Toastmasters Club, Bandung.
Whoa.
Hello all. My name is Vivian. I'm from Biri Toastmaster, Biri Sarawak.
Fantastic.
Hi, I'm John Spender, representing Bali Toastmasters.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Yogesh Kapur. I'm from AAA Toastmasters Club, Jakarta. And I'm also a member of Victoria Toastmaster Club, which is the second oldest Toastmaster Club in Hong Kong.
Oh, impressive.
Hello everyone, I'm Puja Shivanand and I'm from the Brunei Speakers Club. Thank you.
I'm Thomas Ling from Cebu, Sarawak, Swan City Toastmaster Club. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much to our contestants. You may now leave the stage. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Another round of applause for them, please.